everyone. Now I invite Dr. Supriya, Coordinator, Center for Women's Studies, to welcome the distinguished dignitaries and the dynamic participants of today's program. Dr. Supriya.
As individuals, men and women are both equal, but by embracing equity, we address the imbalanced social system. Being in an academic field, with my experience as a women employee, we come across confrontations like, when you talk about equality, try to implement it. The need of women and girls differ from group to group, society to society. We do not start from the same place, so acknowledging and making adjustments to imbalances is very important. Embracing equity and inclusion. Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor H. Venkateshwarlu has brought about many changes and developments in the campus for women and girls. Campus Development Committee formed has made many infrastructural developments, making the campus more women-friendly. Every year, Women's Day is celebrated with grand gala. This year too, few of the departments, Aravali Medical Center and Center for Women's Studies, raised the curtains with a session on work-life and family life balance, a financial literacy program for teaching and non-teaching staff of CUK, a Kudumbashri trade fair to encourage women entrepreneurship, and a survey among the students for menstrual leave. Honorable Vice Chancellor has always guided and motivated us to bring about well-defined outcome of any activity that happens in the campus. The efforts taken by Vice Chancellor is always a motivation for all of us. It is my privilege to welcome you, sir, today. On behalf of whole of the CUK fraternity, I extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. This Women's Day is an historic one, as we have Professor Shantishri Pandit, the first women Vice Chancellor of India's top university, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. She was previously serving as Professor of Political Science at Savitribai Phule University. She was appointed as 13th Vice Chancellor of JNU by Ministry of Education in February 2022. She did a BA and MA from Presidency College, Chennai, and completed MPhil and PhD in International Relations from School of International Studies at JNU. She also received a diploma in social work from California State University and postgraduate diploma in peace and conflict studies from Uppsala University, Sweden. Madam has published 4 books and edited 2, have published several research papers and widely traveled. Madam has completed several projects, both major and minor PhD degrees under her supervision. She has also served in different positions in academic and research bodies. Professor Shantishri is a polyglot speaking 6 languages, Telugu, Tamil, Marathi, Hindi, Sanskrit, and English, and can also understand Kannada, Malayalam, and Konkani. Ma'am was awarded with many awards, naming a few: Women Educator Award 2003, Vice Tex Award for Women Leaders in the Next Decade 2004, Veer Savarkar Award for Education Field, Pune 2010, Sushma Swaraj Stri Shakti Award May 2022, Universal Peace Federation Ambassador of Peace Award 2022, Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Award 2022. In spite of her very busy schedule, Madam is here with us today. It is a privilege for each woman seated here to witness and hear you today, ma'am, on the International Women's Day celebration. On behalf of entire Central University Kerala fraternity, I warm-heartedly welcome Professor Shantishri to the program. We have with us Shri Lakshman, All India Joint Organizing Secretary of Akhil Bharatiya Rashtriya Shaishik Mahasangh, as the guest of honor. From the last 3 decades, Shri Lakshman worked in student movement across the country. He served at various capacities as State Organizing Secretary ABVP in combined Andhra Pradesh South India Organizing Secretary and All India Joint Organizing Secretary. Lakshmanji is serving as an advisory committee member for World's Organization of Students and Youth, WOSY, and working with the students who are pursuing their education in our country. His wisdom with an integrated approach in life is witnessed to us, as he was the man behind several national seminars on NEP 2020 across the country. He brought academicians across the country under one platform in collaboration with prestigious institutions. On behalf of Central University of Kerala, I extend a warm welcome to Shri Lakshmanji. Dr. Muralidharan Nambiar, Registrar, is here for addressing the gathering. Dr. Muralidharan sir has always been supportive for all the programs conducted at Central University of Kerala. On behalf of CUK family, I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. On this occasion, Central University of Kerala women representatives from different categories will speak. I welcome Professor Ashwati Nair from the faculty, Ms. Shruti, Information Scientist, and Anupama Suresh from the Department of IR to this program. I welcome all the awardees of Women of the Year 2023. Congratulations to all and a warm welcome. Prizes for competitions conducted under Prerana, Sports, IEDC, and cultural events will be distributed to the students today. I welcome the coordinators, Dr. Shyam for Prerana, Dr. Prasad and Sri Chandrasekharan for Sports, Dr. Tatslima for IEDC, Dr. Tyagu for Cultural Coordinator, and all the prize winners are welcome. A very warm welcome to the EC members who have graced the occasion today. Professor Swapna S. Nair, Chairperson of Women's Cell, will deliver the vote of thanks. Warm welcome to you, Professor Swapna. I welcome all the statutory officers, deans, Dean Academic, DSW, heads of departments, all my dear colleagues, non-teaching staff, outsourced staff who have joined here today. I welcome all the students and scholars at Central University of Kerala. Welcome one and all. Let's embrace equity together. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Supriya. दिन की रोशनी ख्वाबों को बनाने में गुजर गई, रात की नींद बच्चे को सुलाने में गुजर गई। जिस घर में मेरे नाम की तकदी भी नहीं, उम्र भर उस घर को सजाने में गुजर गई। With that, ladies and gentlemen, to start on an auspicious note, we will now have the lamp lighting ceremony. May I please request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly join us for the lamp lighting ceremony. चलना है हमें अज्ञान से ज्ञान की ओर, पृथ्वी से आकाश की ओर, पदार्थ से सूक्ष्म की ओर, प्राणी से परमात्मा की ओर। चलना है हमें अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर। दीप प्रज्वलन हमारी संस्कृति की पहचान। दीप प्रज्वलन द्वारा अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर का सफर। Thank you everyone. Now may I have this privilege to invite a man of distinct vision and experience, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor H. Venkateswarlu, to deliver the presidential address. Welcome, sir.
Very good morning to all the CUK fraternity and my dear students. Let us all give a Jindabad to all our students. Okay? Jindabad to students. Say Jindabad. Because our students are very active. I appreciate the spirit of students in the expression of their feelings, but I only wish that in a democracy, everyone has a space, and how we expose, how we present ourselves defines the character of the university. I would like to appeal to all the students that in the days to come, how you present yourself is the most deciding factor than what you learn in your labs and in classrooms. Please note that that is how the fate is going to be decided of the country. Democracy versus minority. Let us not bother about the minority, but let democracy prevail. Let majority prevail. This is only my beginning. And I am thankful to all the students for a wonderful thing, because last 2 years I witnessed here the Women's Day celebrations. It was my initiative that we have a very great personality. We have two great personalities. One personality coming from a very reputed university, one university in the country, Jawaharlal Nehru University. Please give her a big hand. Madam, we say in Kasargod we are Sapta Bhasha Sangama Bhumi. Madam is a little above that Sapta Bhasha Sangama Bhumi. Madam knows more than 8 languages comfortably. So that's a cause, and I am very clear about women development and women empowerment on the campus of Central University of Kerala, that I say that we are a 65% women university, 65% are girls, and we wanted one inspiring personality. There is an inspiration from Professor Shanti Sri as she combines two things, what are required for women development. That is, Shanti is required for women, that is peace, and also Sri, that is prosperity. So she combines both. Shanti Sri is peace and also prosperity. Thank you very much. Lakshmanji too has been fully dedicated to the cause of education for the last more than 3 decades, and therefore we have invited him to be here to give his message, and he is serving a very important teacher organization in the country. And I am thankful to Madam and Lakshmanji for their gracious presence. Gender equality is a fundamental right. It is a necessary foundation for a peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world. Women empowerment is central to gender equality. Women empowerment includes women's ability to participate in markets, having access to productive resources, access to decent work, control over their increased voice, meaningful participation in economic decision making, leading to more inclusive economic growth. In a recent survey, the survey has identified certain issues relating to women. Still, after 75 years, we have the women issues belonging to anemia, access to basic services, health insurance, overweight, partner violence, clean fuel for cooking, digital inequality, skilled birth attendance, improved sanitation, banking access, and many other issues. Still, it is a cause for concern as far as the women of the country is concerned. In another survey, it was found that in North, the boys outperform girls in maths and science. But however, in South India, it is a reverse case. It is a well-researched fact that institutional interventions are required to enhance the academic performance of girls. Gender sensitivity should be improved, and gender sensitivity must be improved at household level, societal level, and institutional level. One last point I would like to say, the important point to ponder over is what drives the performance of women. Is it ability alone? Then the answer is a well-researched answer comes from it is also the impact of social and cultural norms which need to be considered by the institutions while addressing the women issues. It is imperative to enhance the knowledge and skills of women which will improve their earning capacity. It is imperative that we bring in togetherness and confidence through love and trustfulness, which will go a long way in establishing women empowerment. At Central University of Kerala, we have a gender policy, and women are regarded with utmost care and affection. We commit once again for the women development and women welfare on the university campus and also for the neighboring women. And I wish all the CUK fraternity a happy Women's Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now may I call upon Registrar, Central University of Kerala, Dr. Muralidharan Nambiar, to address the gathering. Dr. Muralidharan Nambiar.
Very good morning to all. Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor H. Venkateshwarlu, Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Shanti Sri Pandit, Vice Chancellor Jawaharlal Nehru University, the Guest of Honor, Mr. Kunda Lakshman, All India Organization Secretary, ABRSM, Deans, Heads of the Departments, Officers, Faculty, Staff, and dear students. Greeting to everyone present here. Every year, International Women's Day is celebrated on 6th March across the world. The theme of International Women's Day 2023 is Digit All, Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality. It is a day when everyone shows appreciation, love and respect towards the woman. In this day, women are recognized for their contributions to society, economy, culture and politics. It also brings attention to the ongoing fight for gender equality. Empowerment of women is a great responsibility, and women are recognized and appreciated for their hard work and dedication. The world becomes a better place when women don't feel the hardships to exist. Women are being given equal opportunities at work. She is independent and strong enough to take care of herself, which makes them financially independent. A woman is said to be a beautiful creation of God. It is fact that all great personalities are born from women's wombs and have taken initial teaching from a woman. And that is why people give due respect to women in their lives. The main aim of Women's Day is to celebrate the achievements of women in various fields and the roles they play, which could be that they are an artist, a teacher, an administrator, a politician, or a scientist. It is important to raise awareness about women's rights and gender equality. The inclusion of gender diversity in the workplace is a pretty well accepted fact now. For ages, men have had more privileges in every aspect of life in a society, which could be social status or voting rights percentage. Earlier, the role of women was restricted to household chores. We are living in the 21st century and the world is slowly moving towards gender balance. It's main moving towards equality for both men and women, which could include equal social status. This change is necessary and it is required around the world because we are all humans and equal opportunities and respect should be given to everyone. It should be considered a day where everyone acknowledges the value and the importance of women in our lives and all around the world. The focus of this year, International Women's Day, is on encouraging gender equality and empowering women, giving women the tools and resources they need to achieve, whether it be through education, employment possibilities, or healthcare access, is what it means to empower them. It entails removing the obstacles that prevent women from achieving their full potential and building a society where this is possible for all women. I want to conclude my speech by saying that International Women's Day is dedicated to celebrate the achievements of women in social, cultural and political field. May your strength, courage and grace continue to uplift and encourage others around you. We honor the incredible accomplishment of women worldwide today. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Everyone at some point in life needs some kind of inspiration if we are to keep on moving forward. Thoughts act as an abide memoir to focus us towards a specific goal. Here we have Thought of the Day by CUK Women. We call it as CUK Speaks. For this, first I would like to invite Professor Ashwati Nair, Department of BCM MB, to speak a few thoughts in her mind. Professor Ashwati Nair.
Good morning to all. At the outset, let me thank the organizers for giving me this chance to air my concerns, in fact, my perspectives on Women's Day on this stage, a stage that has been illuminated by the presence of none other than the first Vice Chancellor of JNU, Professor Shanti Shri Madam. So, on behalf of CUK, I express my honest admiration, Madam, to you for your very many accomplishments that made you stand out, especially in an androcentric world or setup that prevails in many of the universities. So on this occasion, I also extend my invitation to Sri Lakshman ji, who took the time to grace this occasion in the campus. So welcome, sir. And above all, I must be failing in my duty if I don't thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Venkateshwarlu, sir, and his team, who were in fact instrumental in bringing Madam and Sir for the celebrations that are happening or going on in the campus. So let us all give a wholehearted welcome to the dignitaries on the dais. Now, as we celebrate Women's Day, it holds a lot of importance, and it kind of brings lots of thoughts into your mind. I hope this would be the same for everyone who is sitting in this audience. But whatever be your perspectives, one action that is of bringing in such luminaries, of such accomplished women, it is a great initiative. And for that, I think we should all be thankful to Sir again. Now, in what way this is a great initiative is that it kind of inspires the young girls as well as the women who are participating today in this program. In fact, such role models are the need of the hour also. Now, besides celebrating the accomplishments of women, as the preceding speaker was talking about, this Women's Day, in fact, every year, it gives a space, a kind of space to do a lot of contemplation, a lot of deep introspection to identify whether there are any kind of systemic flaws that are like marginalizing or sidetracking any individual, for that matter, sans gender. This is something which is very important and needs to be ironed out, because as the previous speakers were voicing out, like we live in a millennium wherein science and technology is making progress in leaps and bounds, and more of thinking minds are needed, sans gender again. Minds that think independently, minds that do not have an influence thought process. That is something very important. And it is those I would call it as a breed of people who must be encouraged. And herein, every stakeholder in an organization has a very important role to play. That is to kind of eliminate any kind of biases that they witness during their professional or during their personal interactions in the society as well as in the organizations. This is a very important thing that every individual should take care of. Then only we can see progress. And particularly when we talk of a higher educational institution, we often boast of a higher enrollment of girls for the various programs. But there is also another reality that this number starts diminishing as we move up the rungs of the professional ladder. Now, the reasons for this diminishing trend, it could be multitude. And because it is multitude, it cannot be sorted in a single day. That is, assembling on a single Women's Day will not help in eradicating many of the issues that have been innately acquired by some of us, for that matter. So herein, actually, organizations have a very important role to play. That is, those who succeeded as aspects I'm not going into detail, but to ensure that each one has a, and not just allowing mere freedom of speech, and miles to go before resting in assurance that a fair world has been created for all. Thank you once again to the organizers as well as the dignitaries sitting on the dais. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ashwati Nair. Now I invite Ms. Shruti KV, Information Scientist, Central University of Kerala, on the stage. Ms. Shruti KV.
Good morning to one and all gathered out here, respected Honorable Vice Chancellor and our dear Chief Guest, beloved Registrar, Deans and HODs, faculty members, and CUK staff and outsourced staffs. On this special occasion, I personally wish you a happy Women's Day. We all know that Women's Day is celebrated to empower our women's achievements and their effortless work towards their passion. Every woman are equally important to contribute their special work to the society to uplift our works. In this special occasion, we can say that everybody will be speaking about women empowerment. In my personal opinion, this women empowerment will come into picture when the gender inequality will be eliminated. Everywhere, gender equality we speak, but many of the times we going to fail in that matter. Whenever an individual is respected, it should be because of their identity, not because of their gender. In a professional life and a home life, everything, women contribute more and they know what are the things they are going to be. So, in this special occasion, my concern is to that, please stop violation against the women and please support her to uplift her career and in every aspects. Thank you, CUK, for providing me such an opportunity to speak. Thank you.
Thank you, Shruti. Now we invite Ms. Anupama Suresh, second year MA student, IR and Politics, to speak on her thoughts as a woman. Anupama Suresh.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor H. Venkateshwarlu, Chief Guest, Professor Shantishri Pandit, who is the Vice Chancellor of JNU, Guest of Honor, Mr. Guntha Lakshman, all other respected dignitaries on stage, and my dear colleagues. So it's my very honor to be here and receive the award for Women of the Year in CUK. And I think it is also a moment for me to express my heartfelt gratitude to the God Almighty, to the people around me who have motivated me, nurtured me, and made me what I am right now. On every Women's Day, we are getting surrounded with a ton of ideas, a ton of perspectives and ton of views. So the thing that I want to question here is how much effort we are taking to bring that into practice. Yes, preaching is very easy and practicing is difficult. So the real challenge or task before you all is to bring these ideas into action. And that is the challenge before everybody, I can say. And when we are commemorating this Women's Day, let us all be proud enough to be what we are. And I know all the women out there are unique and they are powerful and worthy of themselves. And this is the idea that we all have to be confident and go for our passion so that we can ace it all. And we have to think about the contributions made by eminent personalities, women in the society. And we should definitely draw inspiration from them. And that should be the inspiration to make these ideas that is existing in the society into effect. And finally, the thing I have to say is that everyone should be confident enough to be what they are. Just be confident and follow your passions. And to all the women out there, all women are crowned with courage. to cruise in this raging world of ocean. And women are daily fighting for their justice, and they are trying to bring out the fullest in themselves. By saying this, I would like to conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, Anupama.
Please
Now-
give her a big clap. She represented the Central University of Kerala in Parliament. She also met the Prime Minister. She was one of the 8 girls spoke in Parliament. Therefore, Anupama, congratulations on behalf of the Central University. You represent the women of the CUK. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Anupama. Now it's my privilege and great honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor, Jawaharlal Nehru University, Professor Shantishri Pandit, to address on this auspicious occasion of International Women's Day. On behalf of Central University of Kerala, I invite you, ma'am. Professor Shantishri Pandit.
എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം എല്ലാവർക്കും వణకం అందరూ మహానుభావులకి నా శతకోటి నమస్కారాలు వందనాలు ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ सबको मेरे नमस्कार and good morning to all of you. Respected Vice Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, Professor H. Venkateswarlu, whom I congratulate in making this Women's Day program. So he's a true feminist. I would say he's a true humanist. I don't believe in genderization. Those who are sensitive to women's rights are also human rights activists. Respected Shri Gunta Lakshmanji and Dr. Supriya, the coordinator, and the registrar, Dr. Muralidharan Nambiar, faculty, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I thank you for inviting me to the Central University of Kerala, and I know how energetic all you students are. On the day, the reason that why should we celebrate Women's Day? I don't know whether most of you know JNU celebrated its Women's Day on the 3rd of January, the birth day or the birth anniversary of the first woman teacher from the other backward castes, Savitribai Phule. It was her 192nd birth anniversary, and I have requested the government of India to declare it as a National Women's Day. She is also the first teacher. Why? Because her life is an example for us. When she tried to teach, start women's schools, especially for girls of the marginalized sector and the other castes and the backward castes, she was frowned upon. She was thrown out of her house. She, along with her husband, Jyotirba Phule, brought about this revolution. And if I am today a Vice Chancellor, please remember, for all the progressiveness of 75 years, I am the first Vice Chancellor brought about by this government. So the credit goes to the present government at the center for doing this. And I also belong to the backward caste and come from the state of Tamil Nadu. So there is no longer Hindi type of community. So please remember, we are one and the same. I agree, diversity has to be celebrated. Let me promise you that anything that we do believes in Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti. That truth may be one, but there is several paths to it. Let us respect everybody's path, not by tolerance, but by real respect. And I think this country and this civilization has proved that we accept all thoughts and we allow all thoughts to come in, and we believe that the world is a family. Saying this, what is the importance? Why do I want to say that Women's Day still has to be celebrated? The reason is the Indian economy still remains a boys' club. In mid-July, the World Economic Forum released its annual Global Gender Gap Index for 2022. This should outrage our modesty and sentiments. India continues to be in the bottom 5 when it comes to women's economic participation and opportunities, ranking 143 out of 146. Our score did increase marginally under the present government from last year, driven by women's increased presence in leadership roles and technical professions. The economy emerges as being more gender unequal than most countries of the world, with only Iran, Pakistan, and Afghanistan ranked below us. So we are not in good company. The Indian government's own employment data released last month shows persistent gaps in educated urban population. Among college graduates in urban India, 71.7% of men are employed and only 23.6% of women hold a paid job. But social change is not a technocratic issue. The language of technical flaws and fixes risks depoliticizing the sustained attack on our society, especially on women who dare to be financially independent. So taking this into consideration, let us remember that only 17% of the employed women hold steady salaried jobs. Majority of the women's work, you know, is unpaid or underpaid and undercounted, and all of you know domestic work is not counted. But if most of you know here, I want to tell you that the Indic civilization, if you read the Mahabharata, Draupadi never cooked. Have you ever seen Draupadi cooking? It is only Nala Bhima Pakam. Nala and Bhima, her two husbands, cooked. So it is not that if somebody says, oh, it's a traditional role, they're talking out of their hats or out of weakness. So if we are a feminist civilization, why would I say that? I would put Draupadi as the first feminist. Why? Because she could ask questions that most of us would not ask. She asked her husband whether when the game of dice, whether first he lost himself or put her on the game of dice. And both ways she said, he is not fit to be a husband. So if you see, or even Sita as the first single mother, or even Saraswati, I don't know whether most of you read, Goddess Saraswati never had children. So those who say, I have control over my womb or my body, she also did the same. Or even if you have Kannagi, the first citizen activist, a woman who was wronged by the Pandya king by injustice, could take on the great Pandya empire. Or even Manimegalai, the great courtesan poet of the Silapadikaram. So if you see very clearly, what I'm trying to bring to young women and girls is, please understand, nobody can make you feel inferior as long as you feel it. Let me tell you, gynecologically, women are the more powerful gene. We are X and X chromosome. Anybody from medical science will tell you, whereas it's the boys who are the weaker sex, X and Y. I challenge all men, please go through one pregnancy and survive it. I will give you the Nobel Prize for Peace. So please remember, women are not the weaker sex. And this is very important, and this is extremely important for you young girls, because India is the youngest country in the world. Our age is 29. That means it is the youth of this country who have to make it more vibrant, more diverse, and respect for each other, for the different. We believe in harmony and balance. We are also ecological civilization. We do not believe in human-centric city. We believe in nature-centricity. That is the Panchabhutas, the concept of sacred groves and the Vana Devata or even the Vanarais which are there, which is also given a lot of importance. And here on today, I would like to place before young women from Kerala, which is known to have one of the best ratios when it comes to education and even women's empowerment as well as emancipation. I hope that most of you do look into the Indian or Indic narratives. I would only say that finally that we need to look into the whole concept. Let me tell you, many people today feel that who are the Pativratas? They are the 5 women who broke the rules, not the women who went by rules, if you read carefully. So in such an Indic civilization, and you're also the land of Narayan Guru, one of the great reformers of Kerala, and I hope that all of you will use the Women's Day not only to celebrate it, but also to celebrate the feminine. We are the only civilization that names our male gods after their wives. Umapati, Sitapati, Lakshmipati. There is no Patini. So we are a feminist civilization, and the most powerful portfolios are with women, not with the men. In Indra's cabinet, knowledge, the goddess of knowledge is Saraswati. The goddess of power is Parvati or Durga or Kali, whatever you call her. And the goddess of wealth is the daughter of Kuber and Asura, not there. So please understand, all our Shatadarshans do not believe in the existence of God. Only one believes, and 5 of them are nature-centric. So it is extremely important that all of you as young students of this university take on to science and technology. We are in the 75th year of our independence. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The next 25 years has been declared as the Amrit Kal, or the golden period. And it is Nari Shakti, or the women's power, that will determine how well we do this 25 years. I only want to end with a favorite poem of mine by Mary Anglo, the great Black American poet. Still I rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust I will rise. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, and still like air I will rise. So it is like the Panchabhutas, all you women and men. I'm not differentiating because we believe in balance. Those men who are appreciative of women's human rights are also welcome into the club, and I welcome you all, and I wish all the young women, professors, teachers, students, and the compassionate, empathetic men and other gender as well a very, very happy Women's Day, which also is a human rights day. Thank you once again. Namaskar, Vanakkam. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your motivational and inspirational thought. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to have with us Mr. Gunta Lakshman, All India Joint Organizing Secretary, Akhil Bharatiya Rashtriya Shaishik Mahasangh. May I take this pleasure of requesting Mr. Gunta Lakshman to address the gathering on the International Women's Day.
Ellaraku namaskaram. Here on the dais, 2 dynamic vice chancellors are here. One, Professor H. Venkateshwarlu ji. Today I am organizing such a big program here, and dynamic leader, the first woman vice chancellor of Jawaharlal Nehru University, Shanti Sri Pandit madam. Give them big claps. On the dais, Honorable Registrar Murlidharan Nambiar ji, Supriya Madam ji, Swapna Madam ji, and in front of me, all the faculty members, deans, professors, and students of different departments, scholars, media, security. Ellaraku namaskaram. First of all, I would like to congratulate and warm greetings on the occasion of International Women's Day. I hope why we are celebrating March 8th as International Women's Day. In Russia, second biggest city, Petrograd, there textile women, they started small movement. That movement taken a big momentum and it reached to stop the First World War. And that movement is for bread and peace. And it instigated so many people. On that occasion, this March 8th has been declared as International Women's Day. Once again, my warm greetings to all of you on this occasion. And there is one National Women's Day is also there, February 17th, National Women's Day. That is the birthday of Sarojini Naidu, who is the freedom fighter in remembrance of the women's contribution to the freedom struggle. The Indian government declared February 17th as National Women's Day. Our country is celebrating that also. Just now Shantasri Madam said, now the country is celebrating its 75 years Independence Day celebrations. Two things today we have to discuss. One is why this International Women's Day is organizing. It is not for publicity's sake. It is not simply celebrating something else. On this occasion, we have to review the status of the woman, where woman stands, where woman has to go further, what kind of discriminations are there, what kind of opportunities are there, what kind of policies are there, how the country is marching ahead, and the contribution of women. All these things has been reviewed, and we should have a commitment how to strengthen the strength of the woman, how the woman contribute to the society, because the woman power is having such a strength to contribute more and more enough in the country's development. And as 75 years of Independence Day, we have to review another thing. In this country, what was told about my country? About my country, what it was told? This country is not belongs to here. Those who are here, they are not native Indians. Aryans, Dravidians philosophy. Aryans from other countries, they invaded our country and they thrown away the native Indians, and all these native Indians came to south. Then there was a stop. So they created a philosophy, a theory, Dravidian and Aryan philosophy. So, you know, what kind of nonsense all these years happened, that we had to review. And moreover, about our country, what it was told. About our country, it was told that this country do not know anything. This country don't know how to eat. This country don't know how to wear the clothes. This country don't know how to lead their life. That was the publicity that was made. Today, when our country was announced the independence, the major discussion was Indians are not capable of ruling their country. They cannot capable of keeping the country united. You are not enough capable. That's why we came to here to rule you. This is the philosophy taught by the history, and all these years we are listening. Who are the reasons for that we know. But today where we are? Yes, we are heading. G20 presidency came to India. The entire world is looking towards us. The entire country wants to India has to lead the world because India is having such capacity. In the country, if there is a philosophy that is inclusiveness, everyone is having right. Yes, they can protest, they can propagate their ideology, they can propagate their religion, they can propagate their language, they can propagate and protect their culture, philosophy, whatever it may be. Everything was taught in this country, in my country. It is the DNA of this country. No other country is teaching this philosophy. Today, why I am telling this? When it comes to women, our culture was criticized. In our history, what we are taught, the woman was discriminated, woman was harassed, woman this, that, all the nonsense it was written in the history. But what my culture says, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. World is a family. No other country will say this. When my country says that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, when it is a family, there is no discrimination between men, women, children. Everyone is of one family. That is the philosophy of this country. Now G20 presidency, what it is saying? Our slogan is one earth, one family, one future. This is the motto of G20 presidency. In our country, woman was respected highest. Matru Murti, Matru Devo Bhava. Woman is God, goddess. Yatra Naryantu Pujyante Ramante Tatra Devata. This is the slogan, this is it. Where woman is worshipped, there prosperity will be there. That is the philosophy of my land, my philosophy, my culture. And whenever you talk about women, Ardhanarishwari. And woman is symbolic of Shakti. Ma Durga. You can take any name. All these women are fought against the demon rule and devils. They smashed all the domino forces. That is the concept which was not at all there in any other country. That is in my country. We should feel proud about my country, my philosophy, and I have given the place to women, highest place. That is the culture. It was never taught in the history. This is that we have to realize on this occasion. I'll say two things only. One is, when I was a student, I went for a campaign. The campaign is campaign against feticides. That you know, those days after 2 decades before, 3 decades before it was there. When a child is in the womb, and when the test will come, if in the womb there is a girl child, and she was killed in the womb itself, that we know. And after some time, when it comes to education, when it comes to employment, when it comes to different opportunities, everywhere women was discriminated. But today, and when I saw the college campuses, schools, there is very few girls in the campus. In a classroom, if there is 100 people, 10, 20 girls I am hardly able to see. But today, the entire scenario has been changed. What is the scenario? If there is a woman child, yes, they are taking more care, feeling proud, yes, I need a daughter. So there is a lot of change. And you go into the classrooms, more than 50% seats are occupied by the women. Thanks to Kerala, in Kerala, the number of teachers or the number of women students and faculty, it is 65%. Thanks to Kerala, because such a tremendous work has been done here. And I experienced so many things. I used to travel throughout the country. Everywhere, women are coming forward. Everywhere, women is ready to take the challenges. And you know, women, I used to travel in the flights. Almost every flight, I can see one woman pilot. Woman pilot. So there is statistics. In our country, the total women pilots are 12%. Nowhere in the world you can see 12% of women pilots are there. And you can see any area, it may be scientific area, it may be space research, it may be battlefield, it may be employment, it may be software, it may be going abroad for higher education. In all the areas, now the women are leading. Women is emerging. Women is ready to face all the challenges. This is the change that we have. And I will say another thing. The theme for this International Women's Day is Digit All. In the coming days, this digital education is going to play a key role. Discriminations are coming down, but there are challenges. Digital education, digital literacy is going to play a key role. So women has to come forward to become digital literate. So when you compare to men, women, there is a discrimination when it comes to the digital literacy. So we have to focus more on this in the coming days when country is 75 years celebrating, and coming days are Amrit Kal. And if the country really wants to go ahead, you know, because of the not availability of digital literacy, the world GDP has come down for $1 trillion. $1 trillion. Why? Because the women are away from digital literacy. This is not my words. This is UNO is saying that. So the science, technology, innovation, mathematics, these are all the areas. Coming days, there are a lot of opportunities are there. So we have to sensitize. We have to educate the women more and more. The governments also, they are focusing more on the women empowerment. In Indian Constitution, it may be in the preamble, it may be in the fundamental rights, it may be in the directive principles. Everywhere, it was very clearly said that empowerment of women, strengthening the woman energy. Article 15, class 3 says that discriminatory positive discriminatory. The word it is utilized that positive discriminatory. When you are saying positive discriminatory means when some men may be deprived, but women should be given priority. So the constitutional clauses are saying to strengthening or to empower the women. So everyone is committed for the empowerment of women, and there should not be any kind of discrimination. And when technology is growing, naturally there is exploitation of women is also going on. So we need to stop it. Likewise, in the coming days, what are all the new challenges are going to come? We have to identify and we have to address those problems so that women can improve her strength and capacities, and she can become more energetic, and she can contribute for the country's growth. So on this occasion, I request all of you, you decide, each individual, yes, what is my contribution to the women's society or to the women, to the girls? Yes, at my level I have to do something. With this sankalpa, we have to go from, we have to leave from here. And I'm telling you, there is no limits for grow up. For women also, no exception. So sky is the limits. Let us have a commitment and we will develop ourselves and we will make country prosperous. And 2047, we should see that Samartha Samruddha Bharat. So with this sankalpa, we have to live from here. Thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity, and most for inviting me to here. I thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor and all the deans, professors, students for your patience hearing. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind and inspirational address, sir. Now I consider it a great honor to invite an idol of knowledge and experience and inspiration to all of us, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor H. Venkateshwarlu, sir, to felicitate the guest of honor. As a token of love and respect, we are honoring the invited guest with memento and shawl. सर्वप्रथम श्री गुंथा लक्ष्मण अखिल भारतीय राष्ट्रीय शैक्षिक महासंघ से निवेदन करती हूँ कि हमारे आतिथ्य को स्वीकार करें। माननीय कुलपति जी से अनुरोध है कि स्मृति चिन्ह और शॉल प्रदान कर अतिथियों का स्वागत करें। I also request Honorable Vice Chancellor Jawaharlal Nehru University, Professor Shanti Shri Pandit, to accept a token of love and respect. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Jawaharlal Nehru University, Professor Shanti Shri Pandit, to accept our token of love and respect. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, for honoring the guest, and we are also grateful to the guest of honor for accepting it. The most beautiful thing a woman...
I would like to get into for a small announcement. Actually, two announcements are to be made. One is that we have thought Women of the Year should be awarded on certain criteria. We have chosen Women of the Year. That award will be given by now by our guests and also myself. And most important for the student corner is this time, for the first time, we have conducted an interdepartmental competitive academic activity. It is mostly academic activity that is titled as Prerana 2023. And every year it will be conducted. It is mainly to take the inherent talent of the students, and another important thing is to showcase one department out of all the 27 departments. Now, which department bags the rolling shield? There is a rolling shield, and today that announcement will be made. That department will be treated as the #1 department as far as Prerana is concerned. As far as Prerana is concerned, and next year again it comes 24, and I am sure all departments and all heads and all faculty and all students will gear up for the competitive activity. The competitive activity reflects on the needs that are wanted by the students in their selection process, including we have one cognitive ability test. I am aware how many students have written, but I want all the students to take because it reflects the Junior Research Fellow examination and also CSIR examination. So any step, please note from the Vice Chancellor's point of view, any activity that is done on the campus shall go to the interest of the student empowerment and student progression. Please note that and present yourself. Now, Women of the Year Awards. Thank you very much.
The most beautiful thing a woman can wear is confidence. One of the most important qualities of women has is confidence. Confidence is knowing what you are good at and the value you provide. A confident woman knows what her strengths are. A confident woman uses positive words in her conversations. She doesn't put other people down in order to her to feel good about herself, and she doesn't want to disappoint anyone. She feels happy to help someone celebrate their own success, and if she hasn't achieved hers just now yet. This is because of the confidence is the most beautiful thing a woman can wear. On this note, let's have the Women of the Year Awards by Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor H. Venkatesh.
There are two parts in the world. One is the sword and the other is the pen. There is a third part stronger than both, that of the women. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are announcing the Women of the Year Award. In our campus, we are proud to honor Dr. Elizabeth Matthew. Dr. Elizabeth Matthew holds a prestigious Welcome DBT India Alliance Fellow, and she also published her prestigious research articles in Impact Factor 72 to 212 in Lancet and Lancet Public Health. Dr. Elizabeth Matthew is also the recipient of the prestigious the Bernard Loan Scholar in Cardiovascular Health Program, and Dr. Elizabeth is the Permanent Fellow in School of Public Health. Congratulations, Dr. Elizabeth Matthew.
We have some more awards for Women of the Year faculty. This award is being given to the women faculty members for getting funding from external agencies like the DST, DBT, ICMR and Wellcome Trust. First, Dr. Ginny Anthony from the Department of Plant Science. Dr. Ginny Anthony is not present here, so I'll call upon the second awardee, Dr. Jasmine Shah, also of the Department of Plant Science. Next, we have Dr. S. Anbadagi from the Department of Environmental Sciences. Followed by Dr. Tejaswini Venkatesh from the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Medicine. The final award to a woman faculty member goes to Ms. Parvati P. Chandran for her work as the warden of the Kabani Hostel. We also have an award for a member of the staff, Mrs. Bindu Pradeep, for her devoted work as Assistant Finance from 2017 onwards. And last but not the least, we have two student awardees, Ms. Anupama Suresh from the Department of IR and Politics for speaking at the Indian Parliament in paying tribute to Subhash Chandra Bose. We also have Ms. Elizabeth Epen from the Department of Public Administration and Policy Studies, she participated in COP27 at Egypt. With that, we bring this award ceremony to an end. We have the Prerna Awards next.
Prerna is a unique, dynamic initiative of the Central University of Kerala in promoting excellence by drawing out the best potential in learners. It is an efficacious platform for motivating, encouraging, and supporting students to think critically, creatively, and innovatively. Prerna aims to host competitions and programs periodically for enhancing academic as well as soft skills, which are very essential for molding the learners to blend themselves into the global workforce and also help in the sustainable growth of the nation and world. To distribute the prizes, I invite Dr. Shyam Prasad and Dr. Anbargi on the absence on Dr. Anushri Sridharan. Individual events.
We'll first be given the prizes for the interdepartmental competitions held in 2022. First, we have the awards for the best student teacher, Ms. Surya Narayanan from the Department of Education. Give them a big cheer. Second, Mr. Sean Thomas from the Department of Plant Science. Third is shared between three people, Ms. Aparna Murli Krishnan, Ms. Kritika MC, and Ms. Aishwarya VP. They are from the Department of Zoology, Education, and Environmental Science, respectively. Next, we have a cash prize for the soccer quiz. First prize goes to Mr. Jitin Matthew and Mr. Suraj K from the Department of IR and Politics. The second prize goes to Mr. Amit and Amal from Yoga and Public Administration. The third prize again goes to the Department of IR and Politics, Tejas KM and Frank K. Cyril. I am announcing the prizes of the soccer quiz again. Mr. Jitin Matthew and Suraj K from the Department of IR and Politics get the first prize. Second, we have Mr. Amit and Amal from Yoga and Public Administration. The second prize winners are not here, so we'll move on to the third prize. Mr. Tejas KM and Frank K. Cyril from IR and Politics again. The prizes for the essay writing. First prize to Ms. Nayanthara Tilak from the Department of English and Comparative Literature. Prize winners, please come forward so that there is no delay in distributing prizes. Nayanthara Tilak on stage. The second prize goes to Kuryachan Joshi and Gautam Vishnu N from the Department of Law. Okay, third prize goes to Hridaya T.S. and Nandana S. Balaji. Hridaya is from the Department of Economics, Nandana is from the Department of Public Administration. Give them a round of applause, please. Prize winners, please be ready to receive your prizes. Next, we'll have prizes for the Just a Minute competition. The first prize goes to Mr. Madhav Kumar Jha from the Department of International Relations and Politics. Second prize goes to Mr. Chintaputi Prashant, also from the Department of IR and Politics. The third prize goes to Mr. Suman B from the Department of Public Administration and Policy Studies. So those were the awards for 2022. We next have the awards for 2022-23. So we have had some individual events as well as team events. The first individual event was letter writing to Santa. The first prize goes to Ms. Elsa Nashida E from the Department of Linguistics. Ms. Elsa. The second prize goes to Ms. Sana Jamal Cherichi from the Department of Linguistics again. Third prize, Ms. Akansha Singh from the Department of Zoology. Third prize goes to Ms. Akansha Singh from the Department of Zoology. Next, we have the results of the elocution competition. Ms. Nayantara Tilak from the Department of English and Comparative Literature gets the first prize. Next, we have Ms. Kriti CM from the Department of Genomic Science. The third prize goes to Ms. Rishana Sherin Ibrahim from the Department of Management Studies. The next prizes will be distributed for essay writing. The first prize goes to Ms. Divin Chako from the Department of Public Administration and Policy Studies. The second prize goes to T.N. Neha from English and Comparative Literature. The third prize goes to K.V.N. Manohar Swaroop from the Department of International Relations and Politics. Next, we have awards for the Just a Minute competition. The first prize goes to Mr. Siddharth J. from the Department of English and Comparative Literature. The second prize again goes to Nayantara Tilak from the Department of English and Comparative Literature. The third prize goes to C.H. Prashant from the Department of International Relations and Politics. We have the results of the cognitive ability test as well. Mr. Anshuman Mishra from the Department of Computer Science won the first prize. The second prize was won by Geetika Gobinathan from the Department of Environmental Science. The third prize is shared by Gayatri AS from the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology and Lalita S from the Department of IR and Politics. Next, we have the results for the team events. Presentation on innovative ideas. The first prize goes to Ms. Muskan Birua and Ms. Kushi Jain from the Department of Plant Science. Please give them a round of applause. The second prize goes to C.H. Prashant and Akash Gupta from the Department of IR and Politics. The third prize goes to Kriti CM and Nisha Bardhan from the Department of Genomic Science. Third prize, Kriti CM and Nisha Bardhan. Next, we have the results of the quiz competition. The first prize goes to the Department of International Relations and Politics. The team members were Jitin Ravindran, Tejas KM and Anjita Rajivan. The second prize goes to Lokesh Chandan and Tony from the Department of Public Health and Community Medicine. Second prize winners, Lokesh Chandan and Tony. The third prize goes to Mufida MN, Arvind Hari and Aparna Madhavan from the Department of Economics. So who do you think is the winner of the ever-rolling shield? So we present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever winners of the Prerna Vice Chancellor's Rolling Shield. This goes to the Department of International Relations and Politics. Congratulations, winners. Representatives, please go on the dais and receive the award, the shield from the Vice Chancellor. The Department of IR and Politics received 21 points. Congratulations, Department of International Relations and Politics, and congratulations to the organizers of Prerna, and congratulations to all the participants. You all helped to make this a grand success. We hope you will participate vigorously in the next edition of Prerna for the next year. I thank you so much. I now hand over the mic to Dr. Shyam Prasad.
Next, we have the results of sports, Urja 2023. Urja is the annual athletic meet of Central University of Kerala. This is the athletic events organized for students, staff and faculty members of the university every year. Urja 2023 is the 8th edition of Urja It is the 8th edition. Urja started in 2016. Dr. E. Prasad, Associate Professor, Department of Physics, is the Chairman of Sports Committee, and Dr. M. Chandrasekharan Nair, Physical Education Instructor, is the representative of Sports Urja 2023. I request both of them on the stage to distribute the prizes for the winners. First result goes to Inter-School Games Tournament 22-23 Team Championship. Football, men. Winners are School of Physical Science. Congratulations. Winners, School of Physical Science. Any one of you, please come on the dais. Runners up, School of Medicine and Public Health. Representatives, please come on the stage. Runners up, School of Medicine and Public Health. Second event, football, women. Winners, School of Economics. School of Economics. Any one of you who are representative can come on the stage. Runners up, School of Global Studies, Capital Center. Please be ready. Please, any one of you. Runners up, School of Global Studies, Capital Center. Third item is men, cricket. Winners are School of Physical Science. School of Physical Science. Congratulations. School of Physical Science. Runners up, School of Medicine and Public Health. School of Medicine and Public Health. Next is cricket for women. Cricket for women, winners, School of Languages and Comparative Literature. Congratulations. Runners up, School of Physical Science, please be ready. Winners of Cricket Women, School of Languages and Comparative Literature, receiving the award. Runners up, School of Physical Science. Next item is volleyball men. Winners are School of Physical Science. Winners are School of Physical Science. Runners up, School of Global Studies. Congratulations. Runners up, School of Global Studies. Next is tug of war for men. Winners are School of Business Studies. Congratulations. This is good. Winners, School of Business Studies. Congratulations to all of you. Runners up, School of Social Sciences. School of Social Science. Next item is tug of war for women. Winners are School of Education. School of Education. Congratulations. Representatives, please come up on the stage. Runners up, School of Biological Sciences. School of Biological Sciences, please be ready. A big round of applause for the winners. Runners up, School of Biological Sciences. Anyone, any representative? Please come up on the stage. School of Biological Science. Next is Kabaddi. Kabaddi for men. Winners are School of Global Studies. Congratulations. Runners up, School of Social Sciences. Runners up, School of Social Sciences. Kabaddi for men. Winners are School of Global Studies. Runners up, School of Social Sciences. Kabaddi for women. Winners are School of Languages and Comparative Literature. Give them a big round of applause. Winners, School of Languages and Comparative Literature. Runners up, School of Medicine and Public Health. Winners, School of Languages and Comparative Literature is receiving the award. Runners up, School of Medicine and Public Health. Congratulations. Congratulations all the winners. Now we have University Athletic Meet Urja 23 Individual Championship. Individual Championship for non-teaching staff, men. Ratin Kumar, IT session. Ratin Kumar. Congratulations, Ratin. Non-teaching staff, women. Non-teaching staff, men, Ratin Kumar, IT session, is receiving the award. I invite Ratin Kumar, IT session. University Athletic Meet Individual Championship. Non-teaching staff men, Ratin Kumar, IT session is receiving the award. Next, non-teaching staff, women, Veena Vijayan, dispatch session. Please come up on the stage. For individual championship, Veena Vijayan, dispatch session, is going to receive the award. Non-teaching staff, women, Veena Vijayan. Next, teaching staff, men, Dr. E. Prasad, Department of Physics. For overall individual championship, he is receiving the award. Next, teaching staff, women, for individual championship, Dr. Manju, Department of Physics. Dr. Manju, Department of Physics, is receiving the award for individual championship, teaching staff, women. Individual championship for students, men, Sujesh HK and Ebin, School of Physical Sciences. Congratulations. Individual championship, men, students, Sujesh HK and Ebin. Please come up on the stage. Next, the individual championship for students, women, Jisna Jose, School of Business Studies, and Undi Maya, School of Languages and Comparative Literature. Please give them a big round of applause. Congratulations, all the winners. Individual championship for students, women, Jisna Jose, School of Biological Science Studies, and Undi Maya, School of Languages and Comparative Literature. Anyone can come up on the stage. Next item is overall championship. Overall championship. Winners with 97 points. School of Physical Science. Congratulations. Winners, School of Physical Science. Please come up on the stage, all of you, all the representatives, please come up on the stage. Winners, Urja 2023, overall championship, School of Physical Science. Congratulations. Runners up with 45 points, School of Languages and Comparative Literature. Congratulations. Give them a big round of applause. Runners up with 45 points, School of Languages and Comparative Literature. Congratulations. Now, the next prize distribution. Now I invite Dr. Tyagu for distributing the prizes for cultural studies.
So, as you know that our students won 3 prizes in the National Youth Fest. So, out of 2,100 participants, 109 university, they got the 3 prizes. I am proud to be informed the students' names. The 3rd place goes to the skit team. So, just I am going to read the team members. Please, I request all the team members to come and take an award from this Vice Chancellor. Famita Shairin, Sahana, Amal Kevi, Anuvind, Kalidas, Samson and Rohit Kumar. I request all the members to come forward and take that certificate from this VC. So the competition is skit event. So we got the 3rd prize. It's a national level. It's a national level competition. Out of 2,100 participants, 109 university participated. Out of this, we got the prizes. It's a very proud. So now I request the next team. The installation also we got the third prize. The member of this team, Asis Sasindran, Samson, Agustina Joseph, Rona Balakrishnan. These are the 4 members participating in installations. They got the third prize in the national level. One more prize we received in the national level. That is called Western Music. The participant's name is Josai T. Panmai as well as the Bira Ashes. I request both of them, please come forward and take your certificate.
Next we have IEDC. IEDC is a flagship initiative of Kerala Startup Mission to promote innovation and ownership among the student and academic fraternity in the educational institution in the state of Kerala, and considered as an umbrella program that would play an instrumental role in fostering academic culture in academic institutions. IEDC, in short, will bridge the gap between industry and academia by conducting skill development training programs for the students, and will act as an aggregator with 3 stages of growth in mind: innovation, technology, and ownership. Innovation and Ownership Development Center, in collaboration with Startup Mission, Kerala Startup Mission has organized many programs. Dr. Taslima is one of the nodal officer of the Innovation and Ownership Development Centers at CUK. I would like to call upon the winners of the program, group members. They are Govind Kannan JS, Amrita AS, Anshida Mol MM, Fatima Noreen, Chinmaya Malik, Deva M, Prayaga KP, Leah Raj, Hisham Ashraf, Muhammad Atif AL, Sarang P. Karun, congratulations all the winners. Thank you all the representatives. Thank you all. And with that, may I request Professor Swapna S. Nair, Director, Women's Cell, Central University of Kerala, to propose vote of thanks. Professor Swapna.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor H. Venkateswarlu, respected Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Shanti Sri Pandit, and our Guest of Honor, Gunta Lakshmanji, Dr. Supriya, Coordinator of this program and Director of Center for Women's Studies, distinguished guests, Deans of various schools, heads of the department, the teaching fraternity, non-teaching staff, my dear students, research scholars, and non-teaching staff and other media and press people who are gathered here. A warm good afternoon, I have to say. It's already afternoon. So we are coming to the last part of the concluding part of the Women's Day celebration. So my duty is to propose vote of thanks. So before that, I just want to sum up the events of today. So Professor H. Venkateswarlu who is a patron of almost all the program, and our Vice Chancellor. He is always encouraging all kind of women empowerment activities inside Central University of Kerala right from the beginning. So when he took over the charge, he started talking about giving maybe equal opportunity for women scholars as well as students to go to the hostel late in the evening, so that he tried to start the electric vehicles for shuttling, and he started several shuttling services to pick up the students who are staying late night in the campus to go to the individual places wherever they want to. So right from there, we can see in each of the activities, he used to be a constant supporter, motivator, and he used to encourage all the activities that is coordinated by Center for Women's Studies and Women's Cell in this campus. So for this program, I will have to say, when we talked about the cultural program of our foundation day, he told like, okay, why couldn't we postpone that to the Women's Day, because that would be, we will celebrate Women's Day this year in grand style, and we will postpone all the cultural program to the Women's Day event. So that is a wonderful thing. So as always, he stood with us for all these programs. So I would like to, although he's part of the event, I would like to extend my sincere thanks on behalf of the Center for Women's Studies as well as Women's Cell, and on behalf of all those who are assembled here, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor H. Venkateshwarlu. So, our chief guest of the day, so we are so fortunate to have Madam here. So she is the head of the institution which is ranked first in India, so among universities by NARF, and we all know about, we need not talk about JNU. So we got her, so already Dr. Supriya during the introduction, she talked about her career and her excellent positions that she held. But I just want to make a few points about her. It's about her student life. Okay, she started her student life in USSR, then USSR, now it is Russia. So, and then later she moved to Tamil Nadu, where she was the first rank holder for the +2 in the state of Tamil Nadu. Later she moved to the graduation, where also she was the first rank holder. And then for the masters also, again for the MPhil, she moved to JNU, and again she was the gold medalist there also. So she had an excellent student career, and she was such a focused lady. And we have to say empowerment, as she told, starts from there. So we have to understand our own power inside rather than looking for power or encouragement from some others. So we all are powerful, and we all are powerful from inside, and we have to find out that power within you to maybe get everything. So I would like to extend my thanks to Professor Shanti Sri Pandit, who is the Vice Chancellor of Jawaharlal Nehru University, for coming over here and delivering an excellent speech by quoting the powerful examples of epics even. So thank you, ma'am, for being with us today. And next, my thanks are due to Lakshmanji. So he delivered something like a lightning-like speech today. And again, empowerment has both sides, and women and men are two sides of the same coin. So by empowering women doesn't mean that weakening the men. So empowering women will again empower the society and empower the entire nation. So that's what he talked about, and thank you, sir, for being with us. And our registrar is here. He always used to do all administrative supports, and today he already gave felicitation on this particular day on the need for empowerment of women in this country. So I would like to extend my thanks on behalf of the Center for Women's Studies, Women's Cell, as well as the entire fraternity who assembled here. Thank you, sir. So next, Dr. Supriya, she was doing all this hard work for realizing this particular event. And at this outset, I would like to remember all the members of the Center for Women's Studies who was constantly working hard for realizing these events right from the beginning. And I would like to extend all the thanks to the Center for Women's Studies, Women's Cell, and all other people who are a part of this event. And I would like to congratulate all the winners, the award winners of today's function, the Faculty Research Awards, the other recipients, the Prerana Awards, the students who got awards in sports and cultural activities. So I would like to congratulate all of those. And I would like to thank Dr. S. Sambaragi, Dr. Shyam Prasad, Anushree Srinivasan, Dr. E. Prasad, Dr. M. Chandrasekharan Nair, Dr. Taslima and Dr. Tyagu for their presence on the stage for different functions. And I think, as I told, let us all find out. So my thanks are due to all the people who are assembled here, my students, my faculty friends, deans, HODs, and all other non-teaching staff, and the press people, the photographers, the comparing team especially. I have to tell thanks to the comparing team. I think I mentioned everybody. If I skipped anyone's name, please forgive me. So thank you all for making this a wonderful event, and a cultural program is there afterwards, I think. So I would like to extend thanks for the team who is going to perform the cultural activities also. With these words, I would like to wind it up, and then wish you all happy Women's Day as well as happy Holi. So thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Swapna. Women are special. They are most sensitive, caring, and maternal people in the world. Let us spend some time to think about all the love and care we have received from our mothers, wives, daughters, even our maids, and show some heartfelt appreciation to them. Along with that, I would also acknowledge the importance of men in our day-to-day life, those who are always with us in every moment of life, as well as a well-wisher, motivator, and friend. Without you, we are nothing, and without us, you are no one. दिन की रोशनी ख्वाबों को बनाने में गुजर गई, रात की नींद बच्चे को सुलाने में गुजर गई, जिस घर में मेरे नाम की तख्ती भी नहीं, उम्र भर उस घर को सजाने में गुजर गई. With that, we come to the end of this memorable event. Let us all rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे